COVID-19 has officially booted the 2020 edition of Art Basel into next year. And to find out how that affects the art world, I have advisor Beatrice Ridley with me. Hi, Beatrice.
Hi.
So, was that the right decision, you think?
I think it was. The art world has so many collectors from so many different countries who are at risk of this virus. And an art fair has, like Art Basel last year, had nearly 100,000 visitors. And so the risk of contagion is huge. And the other thing to note is that some of the biggest art collectors are in the at-risk demographic. A lot of the biggest spenders are men aged 55 to 80, so they are at risk. And so the danger was that no one would come if they had it.
Okay, so if the fair happens and no one comes, then it's just a financial loss for everyone who participated in, right?
Yes.
And
it's a loss because there's also so much of the cost that needs to be borne by the galleries. They have to transport all the works, they have to insure them, they have to pay for the installation. There's a lot of cost involved in also getting a stand at Art Basel. It's very expensive, so it would have been a big financial expense for potentially no return.
But the interesting thing is they're actually galleries and the fair itself, they are losing money by cancelling it as well. So which one would be worse for the industry? I mean, it's really a tough time, but then in either scenario, I think a lot of money is lost, right?
I totally agree. It's one of the biggest congregations of the art world when Art Basel does happen, and millions are spent. And the fact that no one's coming, no one's spending, hurts the pockets of many people in the industry. You have to remember that the art industry it was a $64 billion industry with 330,000 businesses operating under it, and at least I think 3 million people working in the art industry. And to have a fair like that cancelled will hurt that industry in many respects. But at the same time, for some galleries, it will be worse than for others. And for others, it will save on their costs. But you have to remember as well that for many galleries, sales at art fairs are pretty much at least a third or half of their overall sales, so it will hit hard.
I mean, definitely the situation with smaller galleries is very worrying, but then smaller fairs, and some of them haven't really been cancelled, they are worried about survival at the moment. But my question is, do you think the bigger fairs like Art Basel, do you feel like they are immune to all this economic difficulty that the art world is going through at the moment?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Art Basel Hong Kong was also cancelled and put online, and that wasn't the same. So that hurts the art fair organisers as much as it hurts the galleries. The galleries, though, can reinvent themselves and can go back to the old-fashioned way of operating, holding shows in their galleries, in their premises, and more locally. So that's maybe a good thing. And also they are collaborating much more with one another in a way they've never done before, as the art fairs were so important. So, galleries are now collaborating even with auction houses. This week you have the Dealer's Eye, which is an auction hosted by Sotheby's, where 35 dealers have consigned 100 old masterworks to the auction house. So it's a unique collaboration.
Yeah, definitely. And we've seen a lot of unique collaborations during this time span. I think you said that smaller galleries can reinvent themselves. Do you think this can be the case with art fairs too?
I think with art fairs, they're going to have to go local if they do reinvent themselves. Until such time as there's a vaccine, I think everything is going to be much smaller and much more local. When there's a vaccine, then there'll be a full recovery and things will be back in full swing. But
Mm-hmm.
until such time, I think it's going to be a smaller, more reduced art world with smaller local art fairs. We've got the issue of Freeze in London that's coming up in the autumn, and whether that goes ahead or not, and whether they keep it just as a local fair. So we'll see whether that can be reinvented as a smaller scale operation.
Okay, so you believe that actually things are going to go back to normal in full swing, but I think some people believe that, digital fairs, for example, maybe can at some point, to some extent, replace traditional ones. Do you think that is a likely scenario?
Sorry, what would replace traditional ones?
Online art fairs, for example.
Oh, the online art fairs will replace traditional ones. Yes, there's a huge drive for online. It's really interesting to see what's happening. You have to think that the art world really needed to be brought up to the 21st century in terms of digitization. So that's now happening. Whether that's the way forward to go online completely is a completely different question. This week we've got Art Basel online with the viewing rooms. We have all the auction houses also holding their auctions online. I'm not sure whether that's going to be really the remedy for all. We've seen that in April, for example, when the auction houses held all their auctions online, they were down on sales by 92% compared to last year. So that was devastating.
Yeah.
And so similarly, just if you look at the online sales for last year, 2019, it was only 9% of all the art sales in the global art market that were made online. So we'll see what happens this week for the online viewing rooms at Art Basel. But the truth is, it's not the same. It's not the same as seeing art in the flesh. You can't see Olafur Eliasson's The Sun at the Tate, on the screen, or Julie Loretu's monumental paintings through the screen either. You have to be there in the flesh to see all types of artwork. And so I think it doesn't quite translate either for the experience. And remember that art is an experience and is increasingly valued as an experience.
Yeah. But Beatrice, sorry to cut you off, but I remember the days when people were, saying out loud that physical books cannot replace, ebooks cannot replace physical books because of, holding a book is an experience in itself, but they really did. So, I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that with books, I can see, because really it is 2D with books. It is the word. I know that there's a comfort of the cover and the physicality of it. But with art, when you have sculptures, and take a random example, Louise Nevelson's sculptures, you have to see the intricacy in real time, in real life, to appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it's also a social aspect to go to an art fair. You go for the art, for the experience, and also for the other viewers and the other people that you might meet there.
Okay, yeah, at least we have our silver lining there. Thank you so much, Beatrice Ridley, for joining us today.